Q&A today.
A juicy relationship Q&A.
I love these kind of videos. I like sitting down, talking to you people.
Yeah, we haven't just sat down and talked to you guys in a while.
A couple weeks ago, Hope put up an Insta story asking you guys if you had any assumptions about us, if you had any questions about our relationship.
All the things that you guys want to know. So, I screenshotted a bunch of questions here on my phone, so we're just going to take turns picking ones, asking them, responding. Sorry, I just ate and I'm making sure I don't have food in my teeth. Heaven forbid I like... My teeth are good, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
All right.
Okay. Girl in Yoga asks, how has the real life mom struggle been with getting your body back? The part we didn't see. That's a good question because we only show you guys about 10% of our life.
So that's what Instagram is anyways. People
It's like
showing
10%.
like the very best parts of their lives, you know, typically.
The struggle, the struggle, the struggle.
Sleeplessness.
I'm the one that's supposed to answer this. It says what is the mom struggle, not the dad struggle. Struggle with getting my body back. Yeah, you should just stay out of the frame. That's probably for the best. I still have a little bit of a diastasis recti, and I also had an umbilical hernia while I was pregnant, which is something that I plan on getting repaired, but they don't recommend you get it repaired until after you're done having kids. And you know, we've been talking.
Yeah, so we're not sure if we want to have another one yet, but if we decide not to, then
I would correct the situation. So that was like something I really didn't expect. Pregnancy throws a lot of curveballs your way, and obviously like I took care of myself as best as I could, but sometimes things just happen and it's out of your control. Breastfeeding was really, really, really hard in the beginning. Like I cried.
Oh my gosh. I felt so bad for her just watching her. Like, she was just nonstop. No. She would like get on you and just like,
yeah. All right, let's move on to the next question. Do you guys keep each other nutritionally and gym accountable?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we have to. I think that it all kind of started whenever Hope started doing her bikini competitions, and that was whenever we really, really got into the hardcore fitness lifestyle. I wanted to support her in her goals, so I started doing it with her.
What kind of motivated you like to get more serious about your fitness? We also made a promise to each other before we got married that we would never let each other get like really overweight. We feel like that would be selfish to one another, so we definitely keep each other accountable. So an assumption is that you're happy, positive people and you enjoy helping others. Of course we're positive and we're happy and we love to help people the majority of the time, but we can still be selfish jerks just like the next person.
Yeah, I'm not always the nicest to people, and honestly, I think I'm not nice.
Kody can be just an a-hole. Like, he has days where it's like, what the hell's wrong with you? I hate you. But yes, we're happy and we're positive.
I don't think you would know that about me if you saw me in public, though.
I thought he was a jerk before I started talking. I thought he was a hot jerk, but I thought he was a jerk before I started talking to him. Okay, someone said, I assume you guys only wanted to have one baby. All the love to your beautiful family. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. No.
No, we initially, when we first talked about having kids, we both wanted to. But I think that after we've had Isabel, I've been a little bit like, I've been questioning it more because it is really hard sometimes to be a parent. And I wonder how it would be like doubling that.
I don't know, you guys that have multiple children. What's your experience? What do you weigh in on this one? Like, leave us some comments below.
Do you ever have a second kid and be like, I wish I wouldn't have had?
Like, you know, my life would have been... I'm just kidding. Yeah. The next person said, I assume you guys make love often. I mean, how could he not with that body of yours? Ooh, dang, girl. She just went in it like that. She just went there. Well...
Helicopter's on standby to take you whenever you want to go.
You should just open the door. Oh my god.
We don't kiss and tell, so next question.
What are our jobs?
Yeah.
What are our jobs?
What are our jobs?
I do the graphic design for all of the fitness guides and the personal training plans that we have. I keep my tabs on like the boring business end of things, financial things.
What he means to say is he's the manager. We work with a lot of companies and we have our own stuff going on, so.
I also do photography and videography. I'm the one that uses all the equipment that we use to get our videos and stuff.
And he edits the YouTube videos.
What do you do?
Because
what do you even do?
Yeah, what do I even do? I am a personal trainer and a model. I model for companies, clothing companies, different products that we work with.
You're a photo editor.
Oh yes. I edit photos and sometimes I help editing video.
Yeah.
I build the websites, both of our websites that we've had, I've built those. I am the creative director, which is why his part is so important too, because my mind is like always on a million things and I just kind of like think and create and do, and then he kind of like...
I like to think of it as she's the driving force and I aim it. She's the kite, she's got her head in the sky, and I'm the line, keep us grounded, you know? The next assumption is that we never fight or argue. Oh man.
I do something.
We fight and argue regularly.
No.
I mean, I would say.
I know a better way to answer this question than you do. We used to fight a lot more when we first got together.
Yeah, we used to be a lot more volatile in the beginning of our relationship too.
Yeah, we fight. We fight.
We do.
We fight.
We do.
Yeah. I think fighting is healthy.
For people in relationships, they're just like, oh yeah, we never fight or anything like
Well,
that.
I think that they're lying.
Either they're lying
or they don't care.
Yeah. There is no two people in the world that will mesh together perfectly and have a fairy tale ending for happily ever after or whatever without some problem.
Okay, so Katie says, how do you guys deal with the internet thirst over each other? Do you ever get jealous?
No.
No. Like, I could either be spot on with this assumption or like totally not. I've noticed like a lot of relationships on social media like come and go, and just from my like personal perspective, I feel like part of it with me and you is that we met each other before social media. We were together for years before we started social media, so.
I get a lot of DMs from guys asking me how I deal with you having your body up there and everything like that, and they ask me how it doesn't bother me, and I'm just kind of like, I take the pictures, man.
That's another really important thing too, is we don't give each other reasons to be jealous because we don't be playing around.
We're the most important people to each other, and we keep it that way. What is the secret to happiness in a relationship?
Well, that's a very broad
That's a loaded
question.
one.
It's very
That's a loaded
complex.
Happiness is a strong word.
Well, it's never, nothing is permanent. So it's like, we're not always happy.
I think a big reason why a lot of relationships fail is because people go into relationships expecting them to be easy through and through, like the whole time. And like, you shouldn't have to put in a lot of work, or you shouldn't have to fight to be happy.
Well, sometimes you have to, because
do.
Life throws a lot of shit onto you.
Yeah.
You know,
you gotta
sometimes it just keeps coming and coming and coming. This one's funny. Nicola Goof says Kody is the goofy dad and you have to be the enforcer of good behavior.
No. No. Hope's definitely.
I mean, I do teach Chubb boundaries. Like, it's not like she doesn't have rules. Like,
well, I mean, we both have a little bit of each. Like, sometimes I'm goofy, but Hope's a lot more goofy than I am. And sometimes Hope's very, like, you know.
I'm crazy.
But
like, I was like that before Chubb. I love SpongeBob. But, like, Superstar is one of my favorite movies, which I want to be Mary Catherine Gallagher's Halloween this year, but I don't know if that's going to happen. And I don't know, you guys don't really see a lot of my goofy side.
Hope's definitely got more goof in her than I do. I'm definitely more of the regulator / disciplinary role in the parental situation. Do you guys like meeting us? Kody looks like the type to be unamused.
We love meeting you guys.
Yeah,
it's the greatest ever. It really is.
I know I look like I'm unamused generally in most situations, but like I'm just very calm most of the time.
I remember we were out on date night and we had to run to the mall really quick for something, and this guy came up to us, a subscriber, and just stopped both of us, and he was all like, I just wanted to let you guys know that like I love you guys, and you guys are doing so great, and like keep doing what you're doing, don't stop. I was really happy about that too, but
yeah.
Like
I was like really happy.
Yeah, you felt really
I love meeting subscribers, and I love meeting people that follow her or follow us on Instagram. What I don't like is the people that like look at you around the corner and they go, I know who that is, and then they don't say anything to you, or they like look at you and then they DM you later like, saw you guys at the mall, I saw you driving on Hillsborough, I seen ya. Just say hi, don't be so creepy.
But if that's you, we love you too. We love you too. So this next question is, how do you guys keep things alive after a baby? So keep the fire lit. I'm a first-time mommy with a 1 month. Congratulations, mama. That first month is very hard, so I know exactly where you're at right now. I know exactly where you're at. So for us, the first 3 months were like the hardest, and we just like got really far apart, and then you just have to work to get back there. Your life is completely different, and it will be forever after you have a baby.
One big thing that I think is really important, and a lot of parents are reluctant to do it, I don't know why, hire a babysitter, hire a nanny, hire somebody to help.
Or a friend or a family member.
You have to have that time together. And if you don't go out on a date with each other or spend time together alone without the baby at some point in time, at least once a week.
I would say that you should try to make it a goal, at least within the first 3 months, to go out with your partner, just you guys, and just schedule it. Schedule a date, schedule time, like just whatever you have to do, make it happen. And just little things too, like after you put the baby down, like take a bath together, or cuddle on the couch, Netflix and chill.
Have you ever nearly broken up? Yeah.
Once.
It was after Hope's deployment.
It was a really hard time for our relationship. So
yeah,
yes.
After you separate and then get back together after a long time, it's weird and hard. So.
Yeah, and being in a war zone, but we overcame it.
A lot of people are curious how often we have sex.
Yeah, well, you guys are dirty.
Yeah.
You guys
How much do you have sex?
You guys are dirty.
How much do you
dirty
fudge?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the actual word. The girl says, this is an assumption, you fake your voice and instead are very bossy. I am very bossy.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to hide that.
She's bossy all the time.
I'm in bossy in videos.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
How have I been trying to hide it?
I don't know. Hope's got to control things. A long time ago, we went to dance lessons, and she had to be reminded multiple times by the instructor that I am to lead and she is to follow.
It's so hard. I don't know how to do it.
And she's just like, no, we're gonna go over here. She just has to control the situation. And she's gotten better. She's a controlling, bossy parent.
You guys rich as hell.
No. We both come from modest backgrounds. I mean, we're not rich. When I say rich, I mean, I'm talking about financially rich. But as far as like substance in our lives, yeah, we're very rich.
They're talking about money. We're very, very comfortable.
We're comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
This one, you came from wealthy families.
I came from Cantonment, Florida. It is the middle of nowhere. Country bumpkin. Blech.
No, we did not come from wealth. No. We used to get clothes from the Goodwill. So this next one is an assumption that we don't have very many friends. Friends is a subjective term. We have like 4 really close friends, but some people that might not seem a lot, but to me, like, there's acquaintances and then there's friends. The thing is like our friends are very busy. Also, like, we're very busy. One of my girlfriends owns and runs the lash studio that I go to where I get my extensions done from.
Our other friend is a surgical assistant.
Yes, has to do emergency surgery sometimes, so he's very busy. And we're all just busy
and you're
business people.
Busy business
But the point that I'm getting to is, like, I think some people think this assumption because they don't see us with our friends very often. But
I mean, it's kind of rude to like shove a camera.
Well, that's the last thing I want to do when we hang out with our friends. I don't want to be like putting cameras in their face and everything because they don't do social media like we do. And I want to enjoy my time with them and not everything has to be documented. Another reason why we don't have, like, I would say the more people that you let into your life, the more bullshit you let into your life. The bigger that I've grown on social media, the like more problems it's caused with making friends. I think one of the strangest / most upsetting incident was when I met this girl at the gym and she was doing social media and we're both like into fitness and we started talking. It was like super nice and casual and we had just moved here. So I was like, oh, I want to make a girlfriend who's like got things in common with me. And then we decided to go out like for lunch or something. And this bitch brought a notepad and a pen and she interviewed me the entire time and it was just very strange. And And at first I just was like, I didn't understand what was happening. I was like, why is she asking me all these questions? And then afterwards she was like, well, thank you. I don't think I have any more questions for you. And I was like,
weird.
And I'm not complaining.
Makes it hard to make friends though.
It does. It's different now. It's just different.
It's hard to tell who wants to actually be friends with you and those who want to exploit you.
So we found the best luck with people that don't really do social media.
Yeah. Have we ever considered being vegans?
Ooh, this one might surprise you guys.
I tried it, and dude, I was just farting all the time.
It was disgusting. Like, it was the worst.
It was like
farts every 5 minutes.
Our bedroom was like fart sauna.
They were putrid farts.
And I had to get my protein in because I gotta do the gains, but then I was having too much vegetables, too much fiber and stuff, and it was...
Who of you out there are vegans? And what are your experiences with them? Who just personally didn't like it?
I didn't have a good experience with it. Consider maybe pescatarianism, but not veganism. Is it right to take your ex back after a 2 years relationship of cheating? Hell no.
Hell to the no, to the no, 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 no.
Hell no.
Cheating is like the cardinal sin in relationships.
Yes, it is the deal breaker for us.
Never, just 2 years the person was cheating on you and they want to get back together with you now. They want to keep taking advantage of you and have you around to take care of them while they go do stuff with other people. So don't waste your time.
Question is, does Kody stare at other women at the gym?
No.
But honestly, like, sometimes we're out, like, if he does notice somebody that is attractive, like, I noticed her too, because she's pretty.
You're gonna notice attractive people, but like, I see the guys in the gym that like this person's referring to that are just like...
The gross ones. Yeah, it's like...
Or like they're doing a set and just like watching. Well,
they came there for the yoga pants.
I go to the gym to work out. I got horse blinders on. I'm there to do my business. I've only got eyes for my baby and my bean.
Oh, your baby and your bean. Did you guys have a formal wedding and where are the pictures? No, we did not. So we had a choice. We started saving up for a wedding and then we realized it was gonna be like a lot of money, and you were coming back from your deployment and we were gonna be like in our first house together. And so then we're like, okay, we could take this money for our wedding or we could set up our house and go on a honeymoon. And that's what we did.
Yeah, we got married in the courts in Colorado.
With my family and stuff like that.
And then we went to Chili's. And then we went on our honeymoon to the Cheyenne Mountain Resort.
We stayed at a really fancy hotel the night of our wedding. Yeah, and I had like every martini from the martini list. Yeah. It was like s'mores and on all the things.
It was a good time.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We did a photo shoot like a long time ago when we were in the military because one of our friends was a photographer, a wedding photographer. So here's some of the pictures that we did from that photo shoot. This is something very exciting. We are going to be doing a vow renewal ceremony for our 10 years. I never got to wear a dress, and I do want to wear a dress, and I want to have a cake. I want a big cake, and I want to eat a lot of cake, and I want to wear a dress.
Sounds like the cake's the best.
And eat cake, yes. I think I'm just as excited about the cake as the dress, but it's gonna be intimate, small, formal, and I think we're gonna bring them along.
And then maybe
we're gonna bring you guys.
Yeah, we'll go on a honeymoon back to where we were when
back to where we met, which was in London.
We have got to go because we've
got to go get a chub. See about a chub.
So I hope this was enjoyable and we answered all your questions. And thank you so much for watching.
We love you guys, and until next time. Back.